For this video review, we're going to take a look at Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Reborn, aka Dick Grayson Batman. This is going to be the Platinum Edition. Okay, so as for codes, for those of you who are searching for this product, I found this at my local Walmart. So the basics on the action figure comes with 3 sets of hands, the ones attached to the action figure in packaging, and 2 extra handsets, which most probably I would be using these handsets. There's a bio card and a action figure stand. The figure stands around the 7.45 inch mark, just the top of the head, not including the bat ears. Okay, so let's do a quick 360 view of the base action figure. So because this is our interest, we're not interested with the action figure card nor the additional handsets. It's going to be always the base action figure. For comparison purpose, we have first appearance Batman from Mcfarlane Toys 2, and let's put in another action figure, Superman 1000. If Superman 1000 seems to be quite a small an action figure compared to Dick Grayson, so let's put in my big-bodied Superman custom or kit bash figure. Okay, so let's adjust and put in my cyborg Superman, my version of Hank Henshaw cyborg Superman. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the details and discuss a little bit the articulation points on this action figure. So this afternoon I had the chance to get a peek whether I'm going to take the standard version or the platinum version. So the blue and gray version is the platinum edition. This really stood out compared to the other one because of the color combination. So yeah, I chose this. So let's take a look at the details and articulation points. Okay, so now let's take a look at that neck and the mask. So there's a difference in color, so it's not just going to be the light. Okay, so when you take a look at the cape, the color of the cape and the color of the mask, it matches, but the color of the neck, somehow this is of lighter color. So compared to the color of the man briefs and the boots, so this is of the same shade with the forearm guards of the glove set. Okay, so the details on the bat symbols on the chest, even if it is painted, it is nicely done and holds center. This is the details on the face unit or the head sculpt. So compared to the one that we had with DC Universe, this is a better version. So I'd rather have a more neutral face for a Batman action figure instead of a expression face. Okay, so articulation points on the head. So how much tilts does this action figure have? Okay, so looking up, decent. Looking down, without bending the diaphragm or the waistline, so decent. Side movement, decent. Okay, so we're not going to discuss that articulation points, but we're going to observe the break on the elbow. Okay, because this is the hit and miss with Mcfarlane Toys. So yeah, Okay, so that breaks art. Let's take a look at the bend on the knee. Decent on the other knee. Articulation point on the thigh. How much rotation do we have? Standard semi-rotation for Mcfarlane toys. Not really much. Okay, so let's take a look at the details on the utility belt. So big bat symbol, and we have multiple pockets surrounding the belt line. So this is also the back of the action figure. So the belt is nicely painted, clean. It's just the color tone of the neck and the head that is really different compared to the color tone on the cape. So as you could see, this is more visible, the difference. Okay, now compared to the first appearance Batman action figure, let me pick that up first. Okay, where are you, boy? So first appearance Batman, let's compare capes. This is made of a thicker material, of course, because we have, I think that's two materials, because this is really thick. This is only single material, so it's thinner compared to the one that I already have. Okay, and the lining is much better on this action figure, but I'm not saying that the lining on this cape is bad. Actually, execution wise, it's also good. Okay, so let's take a look at the scallops on the end of the cape. Okay, nicely done. Now it's just going to be with regards to how the material, the wire material, is secured onto the cape, because we already have rays on the material. Yep, just one side. Okay, so this is the area wherein you could not check it out, wherein this is the selling point for this action figure, because of soft goods material cape with wire. So the wire only reaches to this point of the cape. Let's check out on the other side. Yep, just that point. Okay, so that is the articulation points and details on Platinum Edition Dick Grayson Batman. So we're back on the review table. So let's give this guy a quick 360 view, so we could take a look at the details. Okay, so articulation points, very decent, standard Mcfarlane Toys articulation points for an action figure. So with regards to the wired cape material, very decent, of decent length and decent spread. So in a dynamic pose like this, I mean, so you're really going to enjoy it. Execution in color, well, we have a little bit of break in color on the neckline, but it really does not affect the overall appeal of the action figure. So with the articulation joints, so the articulation balls on the handsets and on the fit, nicely hidden. But with regards to the articulation points on the handset, because of how the ball joint is really placed inside that forearm, it limits articulation points, but we still have rotation. As for the hinge function, well, that's it. You're going to have just a little bit of hinge function, but does that really matter or break the overall appeal of the action figure? No. For me personally, for a Dick Grayson Batman action figure, this is a very good looking action figure, something that is worth investing on $22 plus tax and hunting for this action figure at your local Walmart. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.